All right, guys, let's move on to our second email of the day. And our second email of the day comes to us from the Nerd Zone. And Nerd Zone says, Venom 2 pushed forward? What? Yeah, Venom. So he says, Venom 2 has been pushed forward from October 15th to October 1st. You guys, this is a roller coaster ride. This is a roller coaster ride. The Venom movie has been the Venom Carnage movie has been jumping around back and forth. I believe this is its 5th theatrical date that it was supposed to be released on. It was, first of all, it was supposed to be released last year, like over a year ago. And then it got delayed because of the pandemic and blah, 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 this and blah, 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 that. So let's jump into this article from Variety. Again, they're talking about, like, Sony has altered the deal. Let's pray I don't alter it any further. In a surprise move, the comic book adaptation starring Tom Hardy as the journalist turned alien symbiote will debut in theaters earlier than expected on October 1st. That's my wedding day. I will not be seeing Venom on my wedding day. I would like to. I think that would be fun. They might be able to carve out a few minutes. I don't know. We'll see. The Venom sequel was scheduled to premiere in October of 2020, but due to the pandemic, it was pushed back to June 2011. So there's 2 dates right there, October 2020 and then June 2021, then late September, and then most recently October 15th was its actual most concrete date. October 15th. Every time before then it was either October or June or September. And then they said not just October, but October 15th. Great. And now, well, actually September did have an actual release date. Sorry, correction on myself. Because it did get pushed back 3 weeks. It was September 22nd? Something like that. And then it got pushed back 3 weeks to October 15th. Sony announced the new date for Venom Let There Be Carnage shortly after Disney reported a bigger than expected opening weekend for Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. The Marvel comic book adventure that's playing only in theaters. The Marvel movie collected $75.5 million over the weekend and a mighty $90 million in its first 4-day release, crushing the Labor Day weekend records. Not just during a pandemic, but kind of period. Now, it also, like, in that regard, kind of shifting gears about Shang-Chi, it also needs to be noted that Labor Day weekend traditionally has not done very well at the box office. So even though it's a COVID number, Shang-Chi, being released over the Labor Day weekend, and having a $90 million opening, or let's just say $75.5 million opening, while impressive, it's $75 more million than I would ever be able to make. It's still, it's not, the comparison is not there. It's not there all that well. In recent weeks, Sony made minor shifts to its release date. In August, the studio moved Venom back 3 weeks from September 20. So it was September 24th to October 15th before moving it ahead to October 1st and pushed Ghostbusters Afterlife back 1 week, and so on and so on and so on. There's minor changes here and there. Like, this is just Sony trying to figure out the best spot for their films, trying to figure out who is going to be able to make the most amount of money per weekend, and prioritizing. Does Venom take priority? Does Ghostbusters take priority? So I mean, there's, and then seeing what other studios are going to be doing as well. Like, oh, what's Disney doing? Oh, what's Paramount doing? Oh, Paramount moved entirely, huh? So a lot of this is strategic. It's not necessarily about the quality of the film of, oh, this is getting pushed back, or, oh, it's getting moved forward. That means Sony has confidence in this movie. I mean, yeah, I guess, but not more about confidence that it's going to do well, or rather setting it up for the best opportunity, not, this is an incredible move, and they're only just realizing this now, so they have to move it up by 2 weeks. Because look at Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi did a really great number. So, I mean, yeah, Shang-Chi did do better than expected numbers, and Sony 1,000% is taking note of this. But from a fan perspective, I'm excited because we get to see it 2 weeks earlier than we thought possible, which is in exactly 23 days from today. So Venom, not that I have a countdown to Venom, but I have a countdown to my wedding. Yeah, so Venom's coming out in 23 days from today. Let's be honest, it's going to be coming out 22 days from today. They're going to do a Thursday night release, especially in like the bigger markets like New York, LA, that kind of stuff. So, but yeah, Venage. But yeah, Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I like calling the Venage movie. Can we make this a thing? The Venage movie. So the Venage movie, I'm excited to see. The first one wasn't all that great, but it was fun. It was fun. It was weird. It was wackadoo. It was everything you expected from it. Carnage has been an iconic, person in opposition, villain, Venom's the anti-hero, but yeah, I mean, everybody's been wanting to see Venom versus Carnage and kind of seeing where this goes. So I'm really excited to see this. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but you guys, what are your thoughts about it being moved up a couple of weeks from October 15th to October 1st? Are you going to be watching my wedding, or are you going to see Venom? Because you can only choose one. It's like Highlander. Highlander? Yeah, Highlander. There can only be one, right? So what is your one going to be? Let me know what you're going to watch October 1st down in the comment section below. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you really like this video, click subscribe. And if you really, really like this video, click share. Because that is exactly what Luke Skywalker would want you to do. Da 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 dun dun da 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 dun dun.